The next morning, Masood rings to let me know that I've been given the green light for an audition, and I have 2 days to prepare a song. But it's under the condition that I get some lessons from someone who should know, Sia Walizadeh, one of the legends of the very first season of Afghan Star. I'm about to meet a real idol, and I'm just a bit nervous.
Hey.
Alright. Hi.
Hi. Hello. You're going to teach me how to be an Afghan star.
It will need some time.
We have 2 days.
What
are you saying? You can't turn me into something in 2 days? What would be a really good thing is if you taught me some dance moves. Because if I can convince the judges through, you know, some kind of flashy dance moves, maybe that would cover the fact that I can't sing.
In Afghani culture, I think it's a bit different, because if
they don't dance?
I were in somewhere else, no.
You don't dance at all?
No, we don't dance. It's only the actings, the
I'm in big trouble. But it's too late to turn back now. I show him the Afghan song I've been given to rehearse.
What is it?
It's Watan, this one, Watan au-afg-kabul-kite-part2.mpg.
Oh yeah, this is the famous song of...
Did I say that right?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay.
Yeah, it's
wow.
And I think people will vote for you. Watan ishq tu iftikharam.
And you say it's kha.
It's ka'ij.
Kharam. Which judge is the mean one? Which is the rude judge?
Here in Kabul?
Yeah.
They're not rude.
None of them are rude? There's always one rude judge. There's no rude judge? There's no mean judge?
For me, there wasn't, because all of them were saying, okay, that's
Everybody says Afghan Star is against Afghan culture.
No, that's not true.
It's not true?
No, that's not true, of course. I mean, music is... and everywhere, I mean, in all countries, we can see if it's not about the culture, but it's a little bit touching with the religion.
Music's not the only thing making a comeback in this country. One of the other things is the national pastime of kite fighting. That's right, not kite flying, but kite fighting. Completely different to how we do it in the West. And today is the first day of the kite fighting season. There is a massive competition planned for everyone in Kabul, and I've brought my shiny new kites to take part. But not only do I plan to compete, I plan to win. Kite fighting was banned under the Taliban, but it's back with a vengeance, and here's how it works. Young boys stand on the top of rooftops, one controlling the kite, the other letting out the string, which is laced with crushed glass. And with their kites high up in the air above the city, they fight against other boys on rooftops in an attempt to cut the lines of their kite. And if it's an expensive one, then young boys in the street will run after it to claim it. Hence the term, kite runner. It's cultural, it's exciting, it's controlled, and on the first day of the kite season, that is what I expect. Instead, I get this. It's sheer chaos. There are hundreds of kites, thousands of people, flash sandstorms, and the whole thing is being broadcast live on national radio. It's a disaster for me. My 3 beautiful, expensive, handmade kites are ruined before I can even do anything with them. And the kite string nearly slices off my finger. This is the cut that I got from the last time. Not bad. Okay, so it's not that impressive. One snapped kite, one kite which went down in flames over there, and one kite which kind of didn't actually make it at all. So 3 kites in about 10 minutes, even less probably. So we really need some help, I think. Without my kites, I'm without hope in the competition, so I'm forced to resort to kite running in the hopes of stealing one. But even that comes to a dead end.
Difficult business, kite running.
If I'm going to become a kite fighting champion, I need help.
Who's the best kite maker in all of Kabul? Nurago? He's the best kite fighter as well? Yeah. Okay, so we need to go and visit a guy called Nurago.
I head across the city to find the famous Nuraga. I've heard of him before, and I have an ulterior motive today. If he's the best in Afghanistan, then I plan to challenge him to a kite fighting showdown. Salam, خواستی؟ نورگاه هست؟ کجاست؟ It turns out he's praying at the mosque. So while I wait, I check out the testaments to his international fame and formidable kite-making talent. And then, the great man arrives. Salam, I heard that you're the best kite maker in Kabul, and I needed to make a kite myself because I want to challenge somebody to a kite fight. Nuraga has been in the kite game for more than 40 years, following on from his father and grandfather, and passing it on to his eldest boy. So Nuraga, what happened during the time of the Taliban? Were you able to continue making kites?
ما زمانی که دکان‌های ما بود این تارهای ما در روی کار بود اما گوجه‌پران‌ها مخفی بود در گدام لایده بود باز اونا که در دکان‌ها می‌آمدن این تارها رو نمی‌فهمیدن که ما چی می‌کنیم ما می‌گفتیم تار گلدوزی یا تار کالای افغانی رو می‌دادن اونا قبول می‌کرد میرم اگر عملاً کین می‌کرد با چیره می‌کرد پاره می‌کرد ما رو جزا می‌کرد فکر است باز آخر نشد من شخصاً من خودم بگوری احتمال نبودم با پاکستان 4 سال دیگه پاکستان
What is he making here?
Scorpion.
So, this scorpion is his special symbol? Why is a scorpion your special symbol?
نام پدر من محمد عثمان بجوز دو بجو بگو چیره میگن دو بجو گشتما میگن
When people see this scorpion symbol, it strikes fear into their hearts because they know that it's from Nuraga?
بله چون کل وطن جهان بگو جایز کی نمیباشه مسترد میشه بابا پس میاد
Nuraga, who is your biggest rival in the whole of Kabul for kite making? No rival, eh? We'll see about that. What I would love you to do is to teach me how to fly a kite so that I can beat this person who I want to challenge. Thank you, it's beautiful, really, really beautiful. Okay, so now we're ready to learn how to fly. After dropping off my kite, I walk through old Kabul and come across more examples of the newly emerging Afghan culture that would never have been tolerated under the Taliban. Taliban means students, and they're an Islamic political group who governed Afghanistan under one of the strictest interpretations of Islamic law ever seen in the Muslim world, trying to replicate the conditions that existed in 7th century Arabia at the time of the Prophet Muhammad. Essentially, they tried to stamp out every cultural activity that Afghans hold dear. The effects of that don't just disappear overnight. The feeling I get is that the shadow of the Taliban remains. The potential for their return is still very much in the mind of ordinary Afghans, and it's as if they're taking this opportunity to get their cultural fill while they still can. Later on in the afternoon, scotch tape on my hands to protect against the glass thread, I head off for my kite fighting lesson with Nuraga. He starts by showing me the 3 basic moves of kite fighting: left, right, and the rollover. This guy clearly knows what he's doing. Right, left, and now it's my turn.
زمانی که میخوای لوتش بدی یه خاشقک تار از اینجا برش الا خودش لوت میخوره.
This is Pahlavan, Nuraga's friend, relative and business partner, and from this moment on, my other coach.
1 2 1 2 بسیار خوب بسیار خوب بسیار خوب
Yeah, it's
بسیار
great.
خوب.
Yeah, but not really.
Nuraga, usually one person is the kite flyer and then somebody else is this. What is this called?
چرخگیر.
What does that mean?
بگو چرخگیر اینه استاد کار. اعتباری بگو نیمال گوی پران دست توست. بگو نیمال تو 30% اختیار گوی پران داری ما که چرخ 70%.
You know, in Australia, we fly kites. It's a gentle pastime. We go out, the people stand there, they run around, they have a nice time. It's very relaxing. But here in Afghanistan, you turn it into a fight. Why? How? Why?
ما اصلا کل شاخ ما در جنگ است. اینجا چی مصرف شوه یه خب نمود نیست که قلکو تاکو. یه جنگ من دادی یک جنگ بسته می چرخه کدم دیگه پلان میره. یکیش میره یکیش تا میشه. مزه میجی است. اما تو برای بگی کار ما بخون نیست که بگی تا قلکو پس تاکو. ناک کولت هم کش کل لنگای تام افتام در پیشانیت بزنه. کل لذت دادی در جنگ است. یکی تو تا تو گویی پران بازت 20 تا میبره تا میکنه پس.
Nuraga suggests I take on one of the neighborhood men in a kite fight, but I've got a better idea.
You know, Nuraga, I don't want to challenge him. I want to challenge you to a fight.
مالش نه؟ وای تو بابا رو گویش خبر نشین. بگیر علاقه دارم برو گویی پران بگی ما تو میبرم. برو که ما میبرم دیگه از کام تیرت میکنم.
Okay? Yeah? So you're excited about it? Nuraga, the problem is that I don't have enough time today to actually battle you in a kite fight because I have to go. So can I come back and challenge you?
بگو باز تو هر روزی که تو وقت داشتی مثل امروز باره که ما آگاه باشیم با ما دایستی تو یک تحریم میکنیم.
In preparation for this fight that we will have, what kind of food will you eat? What kind of things will you do? Will you do push-ups and sit-ups?
شیر تخم میخوری.
Milk and eggs? Should I have milk and eggs as well?
بادهی خوب بازهای آدم درد.
An interesting strategy, but if that's what I have to do, so be it. But now, I have to run.
Okay, tashakkur.
خداحافظ.
We'll see you next time. See you at the fight.
But it's not just kite fighting I need to worry about. I've got other challenges on my mind. So they take their music very seriously here in Afghanistan. And if I stuff up in that room tomorrow, I don't know what they're going to do to me. So in the great tradition of idol auditionees around the world, I'm just going to bluff my way through. You know what I'm talking about? Those reality TV singing contestants who walk in like they're a star already. I think it helps numb them to the inevitable pain of rejection. But if you're going to act the star, then you need to look the part. And in Kabul, the fashion is very distinctive. It's big, it's bright, and it's very shiny. It's time for me to buy an Afghan suit.
Whatever happens, do not be alarmed.
That sounds alarming.
Rob Smith is back with more travel madness.
Ow! Ow!
Doing it all wrong.
I'm wearing a pair of genuine crocodile shoes.
And turning epic adventure
Damn it, grab it!
into epic fail.
Is it normal to be sick? Oh, yes. We're definitely not putting that in the show.
More totally wrong travel madness. 7:30 Thursday on Nat Geo Adventure.